All right. Hi, guys. Welcome back. So, we're going to be doing all signs, who is thinking about you and why. We're going to be doing Aries all the way to Pisces. So, I haven't used this software in a while. There we go. I'm going to jump right in because it is pretty late where I'm at. So, yeah. All right. So, we're going to start off with Aries. Let's see what's going on. Hi, Saggy baby. Hi, Amelia. Hi, Marcus. How are you? All right, guys. So we're starting off with Aries. This is an all signs reading. It's who's thinking about you at this time and why are they thinking about you. So I'm going to start off with my Aries. We're going to go all the way down to Pisces, of course. So let's see who this person is for Aries. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hi, Pretty Niche. Hi, Blue Ash. Hi, Ashley Sag. Ashley A. Sag. Hi, Ab Muck Gill. How are you guys? All right, so this is for Aries. All right, so who is this person who has Aries on their mind at this time? In this current energy, who is this person? Good evening, Nicole. Hi, Dose of Empress. All right, let's see. All right, so immediately we have the Seven of Wands. There we go. I'm gonna have to do this all night, okay? All right, so we have the Seven of Wands. And what else can you tell me about this person who is currently thinking of Aries? Or who has Aries on their mind? Knight of Cups, okay. So definitely someone that you could be currently dating, all right? This person is either feels like they are in like maybe a friendly challenge with you, like they are competing in life. They're trying to, like, every time this person reaches out to you, they want to have good news or success stories or something good to share with you. Maybe they feel like you have been having a lot of positives and they just want to have something to come back with that. This could be someone who feels like they hold you on a high standard and they want to reach that standard. So Seven of Wands usually is like a competitive energy sometimes. Now, it could be friendly competition that you and this person have with the Knight of Cups that you guys could be dating. This could be someone who wants to date you. They could see that maybe you're not giving them attention at this time. They could be competing with other people who may be interested in you. So it just really depends. If you're already dating this person, Aries, I feel like they really want you to think highly of them. And so every time they're coming towards you, or what they could be thinking about right now is like, what is the next exciting thing that I can tell Aries when I reach out to them? What can I say to Aries to keep them on their toes? And if this is someone who's not dating you, they have big thoughts of wanting to date you. They see you as someone that they want to pursue, and they feel like they have to come with some type of charm or something to make you admire them. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing right off the bat with this person. They want to come off as that they're very confident, and maybe they see you as this. So they see you as someone who's very confident and they want you to think the same of them. All right, so again, Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Could be a Cancer here, could also be a fellow fire sign like a Sag or a Leo or another Aries. I do feel like it also could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. Yeah, this person is trying to show you that they're very motivated, they're very driven. They feel like maybe this is what you're attracted to in a person that you would date, is someone who is like highly successful, goal oriented, driven, motivated, whatever. So this person is always thinking of, what can I tell Aries that I'm working on right now? What can I tell Aries that I've gotten accomplished? If you're going on a first date with this person, they want to come off and like charm the pants off of you by talking to you about like things that they have accomplished in life that they think that will make your mind go like, wow, okay. So this person is just like thinking about how they can impress you next. That's just what it is. And I see this as someone that you're already dating, or that someone who really wants to date you, like wants to take you out. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. So, who is this person? Someone who is interested in dating you. Why are they thinking of you? They're thinking about how to impress you next. Okay, so let's just see what's going to go down. Give me 2 cards for Aries. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords. And what else? And we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. So this person is seeing you, Aries, as someone who's very guarded and just kind of like cold or very distant or even detached. Like you're not a person who seems to get very emotionally attached. It may take a lot to impress you or to even get you to open up. All right. So this person's thinking the way to get Aries to open up is to show them that I'm on their level, or even more on their level. Like I'm someone that they could admire. What's the Queen of Swords? You intimidate this person. That's just what I'm getting off of this. Okay, we have surprise and we have misfortune. All right, so this person's seeing you as detached or kind of cold because you've been through some things in life, or in love, you've been through some things. So they just feel like you're not someone who's like cute and cuddly. You're not someone who's very like lovey-dovey when it comes to pursuing romantic partners. That's just not your main focus right now. They may feel like your ex left you very cold or very like jaded about love. They want to come in as like the rainbow to your thunderstorm. I don't know if this person has the right thought about you. Okay, we do have thought here. So this is what they think about you. But they feel like the reason you haven't like smiled at them or looked their way, or you haven't given them the time of day, or you're not like communicating as well, is because you're very closed off based off of like having a hard life or having a hard dating life. Okay. All right. What's the 9 of Wands? 7 of Wands also is the energy of rejection sometimes. So in some way, this person feels rejected by you, and they feel like it has something to do with like you not thinking highly of them, or you not thinking much of them, or you're probably wondering like, what can this person bring to the table? So they're very determined with that Chariot to show you, I have a lot of things going on. I'm highly successful. I'm really driven, that kind of thing. All right. So we have Servant. This could also be someone that you work with, Aries. So keep that in mind, because we have Servant here and we have Haughtiness. So at work, for those of you who know this person, you do work with them. At work, they do try to show off a lot. They try to show off their skill set, their talent, their expertise. They try to show off that they're driven, that they're success-oriented, goal-oriented. They try to show off a lot, and you kind of don't come back with much. So I do feel like this person's on the pursuit, like they're on the chase. But a big way of how you'll know who this person is, if you still don't really have a clue, they're going to show off a lot in front of you, whether this is speaking of their accomplishments or physically showing you things that they think can impress you. And it's interesting, even with the peacock here, because, you know, when a peacock is trying to show off, they kind of display their beautiful feathers. So I feel like you're visually going to see this person trying to show off in front of you however they can. And the Servant card usually makes me think that you and this person work together. And this is someone who has a liking to you. So even if it's not romantic, but most likely it is, this could be someone who just wants to be your friend as well. So even if it's like more of a platonic thing, they really want to be in your inner circle. So you will kind of consider this person to be like a try-hard, but their goal here is to get in with you. And that's just what I see, okay? I don't really have much for that. Should we do an outcome for each sign too? Let's see. One card for the outcome. All right, so 4 swords. So I don't see a lot of forward movement right off the bat. I feel like this person will continue to kind of like fall off your radar. Even if you are impressed by the things that this person is doing, you do have this energy of like independence, or just wanting to be alone, or just being in your own head, or just a do not disturb sign. Like, I'm not looking for friends right now. I'm not looking for love. I'm focused on other things. I have different priorities right now. So I don't see any forward movement, maybe not even like in the rest of this month, but possibly if this person doesn't get tired out by trying to impress you, they can make that impression down the line. But I don't see that happening right away. Okay. We have the Five of Wands, which is kind of like every time this person does get ahead with you, something comes in that kind of like distracts that momentum. So it's just never the right timing. And it's not the right timing for you. You may just be taking a break right now. It's not really on your agenda. So there's that. All right. So we're going to move on to Taurus. Hey guys. Thank you for being here, y'all. All right, let's see. Taurus. All right, so who is this person who is currently thinking of Taurus? Who is this person? All right, so we have the Page of Cups. And what else? Ten of Cups. Okay, so first and foremost, this could be a family member that's thinking of you right now. This also could be someone who you guys could share the same community, so have the same friends or live in the same community, neighborhood, city, town, that kind of thing. Also, with the Ten of Cups, this person may just know people that are close to you. So again, could be someone who's like a mutual friend, someone who knows your brother, your sister, your cousin that is interested in you at this time. That's just really what I'm seeing here. This person also wants to be in your inner circle, kind of like Aries. So this person wants to form a deeper bond with you. It makes me think that this person is a family member. Okay. Now this person's coming off as the Page of Cups, which means that right now they're very emotionally sensitive. So there's something that they want to say to you. Like either they want to say, I want more time with you. I want to get to know you better. I really want us to get closer, that kind of thing. Someone also may need to give you an apology as well with the Page of Cups. But this is like an energy of being very scared to say that or to come towards you with that energy. This is someone who may not be able to take rejection well, very, very sensitive at this time. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with you and this person, whoever this is. So, why are they thinking of you? What is their goal with Taurus? Hi, Claudia. Hi, Miss Washington. All right, let's see. What is their goal with Taurus here? Why are they thinking of Taurus? All right, we have the Magician. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. I feel like this person wants to close the emotional distance between you two. So this is someone who wants to like bond with you or get closer to you. They feel like you guys have potential to have like a really strong relationship, but for whatever reason, with the Eight of Cups, you have emotionally detached from this person. So that leads me to believe that this person disappointed you in some way, like in the past. And this person wants to close that emotional distance. They want to bring you back. They want to reel you in. They feel like you guys have potential to start off fresh and like get really close with each other. But they're also very sensitive. And it's like, if I was to reach out to Taurus and say this, would Taurus reject me? Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and clarify this. You have like a coldness as well. So I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. So there is like a coldness to you specifically with this person, you know, not with everyone else, but specifically with this person where they are just very timid or afraid to come towards you and say, can I take you to dinner or can we hang out? Can I call you? You know, they want to reach out, but they're afraid. All right, so we have the child here. So child can talk about like new beginnings, of course, but and also talks about great potential. So this person feels like you guys can start off on the right foot and have a great potential for something much greater, having a stronger bond, a stronger connection. But child also makes me think like this could be someone that's a family member that you may have emotionally distanced yourself from them as a child, like maybe in your teenage years. So is this like a parent? Is this like a sibling? There's some type of disappointment there with melancholy being here. Let's see what else. Yeah, reunion. Someone wants to come back into your life. So definitely someone that you know. It's not someone that you don't know. But you haven't been close to this person for a long time. You probably can't even think back to the last time that you felt close to this person. They feel like they're missing out on like really big moments in your life. That's also what I'm getting. All right. This card might be coming out all night. It's the thought card. All right. What is the Eight of Cups? Thank you, Robert. Thank you, the Neighborhood Podcast. That's a nice name, actually, for a podcast, The Neighborhood. Hi, Shard. All right, let's see. Eight of Cups. Joyfulness. I don't know why. Okay, so in this person's imagination, 10 of Cups can sometimes be like your imagination or your perfect world. In this person's perfect world, they feel like you guys coming together could be a very beautiful thing, and you guys could have a very successful connection and very strong bond or family tie. I really feel like this is a family member, okay? But they see that you are very like you don't really have any care for them and they have a lot of care for you. They may even feel like you wrote them off for whatever reason. And this could have been a long time ago, but they've been thinking about you heavily now. Now, I do feel like this person will reach out, but they're like building up courage. It's a very scary thing for this person to reach out and then maybe you don't respond, you leave them on red, maybe you block them, maybe your number change. So many things could be running through this person's head. There also could be distance between you and this person, like physically, like you and this person could live so far apart as well. So I don't know what's going to be the outcome here. Because it feels like someone would like reach out to you, and then if you say, okay, I'm open to a conversation, then they would fly to you. So that also could clue in who this person is. All right, let's see. What's the outcome? What's the possible outcome here? All right, we have the King of Pentacles. So whoever this person is, they're going to put in a big investment in being in your life. Like they're going to put in a huge investment. And it's just interesting because the energy I feel is almost like desperation, kind of, but I also feel like this person feels like they owe you something. It's like reparations. Like I need to make things up for maybe being away so long, not speaking up sooner, not advocating for Taurus, not supporting Taurus, not trying to do this sooner. So whatever the outcome is, I just see this person putting in a big investment towards your life, maybe your dreams, your goals, whatever you may need at this time. If you need support, this is like monetary investment, but this is also like investment in their time, in their efforts. So I just see someone like putting in the ultimate investment towards this connection if and when they reach out first and foremost, and then if you respond, to their likeness. Okay. Yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. It's been a lot of self-sabotage in this connection, by the way. So from their standpoint towards you, and then also with you towards them. You may have a lot of buried resentment towards this person, but there also may be like emotions that are very buried of where you may have wanted this person to put in more of an effort, and that is coming. You know, I do see that as the outcome. So there's that, Taurus. All right. So we're going to move on to Gemini. Oh, your Taurus moved to Texas. It's interesting. All right, Robert. Well, you heard what I said now. Okay. All right, Gemini. Happy birthday to all my Geminis. Is it still Gemini season? If it is, happy birthday. All right, and happy belated for those of you guys that I missed saying happy birthday to you before it's already passed. So let's see what's going on with Gemini. Who is currently thinking of Gemini and what for? Okay. Who is currently thinking of my Geminis? Who has Gemini currently on their brain? Alrighty, so we have the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, okay? First and foremost, for some of you, this could be a single father. Okay, let's throw that out there. But also for a lot of you, this is someone who's been very in and out about committing to you or investing all that they got into this connection. Someone could have been very in and out in the past. Someone could have been very non-committal. Someone could have been very indecisive, unsure of where they wanted this connection to go. It seems like a lot of things have changed for this person. I feel like one of the things that have changed for this person is that they got their money up, or they're doing exceptionally well in their career now. Like they've worked themselves to greater stability, or stability basically. So I feel like that is happening for this person as well. I also feel like because this person's circumstances have changed for the better, they are now more sure of what they want with you in this connection. If they're ready to jump into this friendship, if they're ready to jump into a relationship, if they're ready to really invest in this family connection. For those of you, when it comes to like maybe co-parenting, maybe someone's now ready to be a co-parent and kind of take the load off for you. So that's what I'm seeing about who's thinking about you. And let's see why. What's their purpose? What is this person's purpose and their thoughts of Gemini at this time? What are they thinking about Gemini for? All right, so 3 of Swords. Queen of Swords. This is the 3rd time, and we're only on the 3rd sign. This is the 3rd time that I've seen this card tonight. So there's a lot of resentment towards the people that are thinking about you guys, okay? So what's so interesting is that we do have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and I do see that as you, Taurus. So you may have been really just, working, not really thinking of this person, prioritizing your work, prioritizing your money, your finances, your stability, your home life, and even your children. This person's thinking about how they hurt you. I also feel like this person is hurt, not by you, but maybe like by just not being decisive on their actions or what they said that they wanted to do. It feels like this person told you one thing and then didn't act on it. So just inconsistent. Or even considered a liar by you. But with the 3 of Swords, I feel like this person feels like now that they've reached the momentum that they are feeling stable in or happy in, they realize like they kind of missed out on an opportunity, or when you were very compromising with them, when you were willing to work with them, that they kind of like overlooked that. And it hurts their feelings like how they could have hurt you. They're realizing how much pain they caused you, and they're hurt by that. Okay. So they're feeling heartbroken. And this is one of those energies where it's like what goes around comes around, because I feel like when you were hurting by this person, just wanting them to work with you in whatever way, you could have like spoke to your friends or someone close and just talked about like, how hurt you were by this. And you could be very healed from this right now, or you've kept yourself busy to where it's not like crushing you as hard as it was in the past. And now this person is feeling the brunt of that. So feeling really heartbroken by their actions or misactions, not taking advantage of a great opportunity, not pushing through when you were actually there, giving a helping hand out, saying, I'll work with you no matter what's going on. We'll meet you halfway. I'll meet you 75%. You were exerting yourself to really try to make something work with this person. They also feel like you have a deep resentment towards them. They feel like you no longer have this openness or receptivity, like emotionally towards them. So that's something that they're thinking about as well. Like I had Gemini when they were very like loving and nurturing, but now I know if I was to reach out to Gemini, they would be very cold and, just kind of distant, detached. Okay. So let's clarify that. Three of Swords. All right. So we have room, which is interesting. We'll talk about that in a second. I just feel like the Wheel of Fortune with this person, like everything you went through, they're going through. It's like, I don't know. Okay. What's the Queen of Swords? Wedding. And then what else? Lord. Interesting. Okay. House. I'm telling you, someone got their stability up. They got their money up, stability up. They have a roof over their head. Maybe they just got a car. Someone was not stable, when you were maybe wanting them to be open to like trying to work things out or work together towards some goal, or co-parent, whatever it may be. Now they're doing well and they're sitting there with all of their stability and thinking like, okay, this is the time now that I want to go towards Gemini. Now, room is interesting because remember what I just said about how when you were feeling some type of way about this person, you went to the person closest to you and just really were very vulnerable and opened up about how hurt you felt about this. This person is now doing that on their camp. So whoever's closest to this person, maybe like their brother, their sister, whoever their best friend is, someone who knows you guys mutually, they're now opening up to this person about how hurt they feel about how they hurt you or damage that situation. So it's the same thing. And now this person is forced to wait on you, wait on your call, or wait on you, to want to move forward with them, which is something that you were doing with them in the past. So it's like a reverse effect here. And with the Queen of Swords is how they're feeling like you're gonna you have heavy resentment towards them. They feel like they're now in a place where they can, with the wedding card, like commit to this, commit to what you guys were wanting to do, commit to what your offer was. They're willing to like sign the contract now, right? And Lord also just speaks about this person's status right now. They're doing better than what they were doing before. And that also speaks volumes to why this person could be hurt, because if they had nothing and you were still willing to work with them, you still seen them as your equal, you still tried to encourage them, and they just kind of didn't take your hand during that time. Now that they do have everything that they felt like they lacked before, they just are realizing so many things. Like, Gemini see me for who I am without all of this. Gemini didn't care about all of this. So it's a lot for this person to think about, and it's weighing heavy on them right now. They feel like they're in a place now where they're finally ready to commit to some type of goal that you guys had, but they don't know the first place to reach out to you or what to say because they feel like you're just not going to be open to it at this time. Let's see what the outcome is going to be. Y'all are funny. All right, let's see. What's the outcome here? What's the possible outcome? All right, we have the Page of Swords. So we all know the Page of Swords is like keeping tabs on you. So this person could just not be saying anything, but watching very closely, watching what you're up to, what you're doing, your mannerisms, your personality right now, who you're around, that kind of thing. So just watching you very, very closely. Page of Swords is also interesting too, because this also talks about like curiosity. So this person could be asking a lot of people about you. You may hear that through the grapevine, like so and so asks about you today. Did you know who brought your name up? So and so, that kind of thing. And um, Page of Swords sometimes can be like change. Like this person's so sad today and so gung ho today, but then when you do finally decide to pay attention or see what they're up to, you may see a side of them that kind of reminds you of the past. So I don't really see you warming up to them. It's just kind of like you see this person for who they showed you the first time. So that kind of thing. All right. So what I'm really getting at here is that the outcome kind of feels like you're leaving this person in the cold for now. Okay. You already moved on from the situation or abandoned the situation, walked away from it, and it doesn't look like you're walking back towards it or reuniting with this person anytime soon. They will be light stalking you for a while. So there's that. All right. Alrighty, moving on. Let's see. Cancer. All right. So this is for Cancers. My Cancers. All right, so who is currently thinking about my Cancers and why? Who is currently thinking about my Cancers and why? Give me some messages. Who is currently thinking about my Cancers and why? Okay, interesting. 1 second, y'all. All right, so we have the 10 of Cups. And we have the 3 of Cups, okay? So, of course, this could be family, but this also could be someone that is in your community, like you guys share similar spaces. You may even see this person out and about. This does give friendship. Someone who, this could be like an old friend who you, when you guys were more social or kept up with each other, they definitely felt like part of your family. So, like, someone who was in your soul tribe, but for whatever reason, they're thinking of you right now, which makes me think that you guys are not speaking or you guys have just kind of drifted apart. So, this person with the 3 of Cups, I feel like they want to come together again, reunite. They want that family type of love back together in this friendship. Now, this also could be someone who is a wife or a husband to you. So if you're married, Cancer, this is also who this could be. This also could be someone that you're dating that considers you like a wife, or future husband. Maybe there's some distance here. I don't know. All right. But yeah, it feels like it could be either be a friend or a lover. And this is someone who feels like you guys are family, like you guys are supposed to have this eternal bond forever. I don't know. So let's just see why they're thinking of you. All right. So I feel like whoever this is, they're thinking of you because they really want to work on the connection, the bond. They want things to get back close like how it used to be. I feel like the 2 of Pentacles came out. So this person could have really Like, I feel like there's a part in time where you were prioritizing this person, you were communicating to them, reaching out first, you were reaching out to hang out, you were, keeping them on your radar, and they were prioritizing something else. So they could have been prioritizing another friendship, another relationship. Maybe they were really focused on getting their money together, their stability together. Maybe they were, indulging in things that weren't really in their character, like things that you were worried about. Like, are you okay? It feels like this person didn't cut you off, but they didn't give you the same energy that you were giving on them. They weren't loving on you the same way that you were loving on them. So it kind of feels like a drift, like you guys drifted apart. You guys are just not as close as it used to be. And that's in like bonding and also like an attraction. Okay. So, and that could even be platonic, like, you know, if you have a friend, a bestie, but they start doing things that you really don't like, then that attraction level dies down, What I do see that this person's thinking about when it comes to you is putting in more effort or prioritizing you more. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is like really working really deeply on trying to get back close to you. So this person just wants to get back close. They want to be besties again. They want to work on the relationship. They want to work on the marriage, whatever. And they really want to put a lot of effort behind this. They want to show you that they're serious. They want to show you that they don't take you for granted. They want to show you that you mean a lot to them. Okay, so that kind of thing. And they also may want to talk about or mend about the past when you didn't feel prioritized. Maybe that you were giving all the effort, you were doing all the communicating, you were doing all the planning, you were doing a lot more than this person was giving back to you. So it feels like this person wants to, right their wrongs and just kind of work on this relationship a lot, show you that they're back invested. The Two of Pentacles. All right, we have Sweetheart here. I feel like you were just really doting and loving on this person, and there was a sense of not rejection, but it just felt like this person wasn't giving you that same energy equally. Like you were doing a little bit too much or a little bit more than what you felt like was required to keep up the bond or the connection. So love is not lost, but the bond is definitely different from what it used to be. I feel like even at a certain point, with the Soldier card here, and this is what this person is going to be doing moving forward. But at a certain point, you were really trying to work really hard to defend the connection or keep it together. So you were doing a lot to try to protect how strong this bond was, and not let it fizzle out, but it just wasn't working. This person wasn't giving. So what could you do? I feel like now this person wants to come and defend this connection, this bond. I feel like this person is going to say to you, like, I don't want to let such and such years go to waste, that kind of thing. Okay. There's something about this person like showing off a lot. So I don't know if they like had like FOMO or they wanted to be on the scene or they wanted like popularity, but that seemed to be like a main focus was like popularity or like being on every scene, like being well known, that kind of thing. All right, what's the Eight of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles is so interesting because that's like putting a lot of focus, attention, and time into something or someone. So I feel like that's what this person is wanting to do. Okay. Yeah. Frivolity is here, which is just being very careless with a good person, or, if they considered you a good friend, if they considered you a good lover, a good wife, a good husband, whatever, they feel like they were very careless with your feelings or just careless with your efforts, with your time, your energy, that kind of thing. Like they took it for granted, basically. All right, Child. So they want to start fresh. They want a fresh start with you. And in this fresh start, they want to show you that they're totally invested. So whatever that is. All right, what's the outcome? What's the possible outcome here between Cancer and this person? What's going to be the possible outcome here? Oh, okay. Well, this is a start. I don't think this is bad at all. So, Ace of Swords, which means that you and this person are going to have a very blunt, direct, open, honest, truthful conversation. There's going to be some type of communication where, it's not like a lot of emotions. It's not like a lot of sadness. You're not pouring your heart out to them. They're not really pouring their heart out to you. It's just more so like telling it how it was. Like you used to dub my phone calls. You used to flake on our when we would make plans, that kind of thing. Like kind of just calling someone out and just telling them like this is what really happened, and them being like, you know what, you were right because I was too busy doing this, or I don't know what was wrong with me, I was doing that. Like just being very honest, back and forth communication, very blunt, very direct, straight to the point, no fluff. And I feel like that's a good start because it kind of just like opens up that, gate, and it allows for a lot of clarity for you to see like, okay, do they have remorse? Do they feel sorry? Do they know what the problem or the issue is? Why I distance myself? That kind of thing. So you're getting a lot of answers in this conversation. And this person is not like there's no beating around the bush. There's no like trying to smooth things over without being honest. Very direct, truthful, blunt, honest communication coming in. And I feel like from there, an apology, Page of Cups. And from there, Cancer, you can just figure out what you would like to do moving forward. If you're down to allowing them back into your life in that way, or if you're over it. All right. Thank you, Cancer. So let's move on to Leo. All right, so this is for Leo. All right, Leo, who is currently thinking about you and why? Who is currently thinking about my Leos and why? Who currently has Leo on their brain? Okay. Alrighty, so Five of Wands. So there definitely was some drama between you and this person, but to you, Leo, you may consider it like petty drama, like something that you feel like is beneath you. So whenever this drama happened in the past, you kind of just wrote it off. You didn't put too much energy or time into this. Now, this person is the Two of Swords. So this could be someone who could be pulled in two different directions. They may feel like I should reach out to Leo and say something, but then again, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just keep moving on with my life moving forward. This is also someone who could be like stuck in the middle between you and someone else. So, like, say it's a friend and you fell out with a friend, and there's that friend who's in the middle between you two. It's almost like this person chose a side. Or even if they didn't verbally choose a side, their actions kind of showed that they're more with this person versus with you. Or this person didn't have like a diplomatic way of dealing with that situation. It kind of could have felt very shady, or like, I can't really trust this person moving forward. So this person hasn't said much since that day or whenever this all unfolded. Now, the interesting thing is that this person is the Eight of Wands. So this person usually could be someone who is like a chatterbox, overly communicates with you, usually keeps up with you very frequently. Also could be someone that you and their connection started off really, really fast. So if this is a lover, like, you could have met this person on a Sunday, and then by next week, Friday, you guys could have been just inseparable, that kind of thing. Or if this is a friend, you met them, at a birthday party, and then you guys were besties ever since. So that kind of thing. That's how you would know who this person is. But I don't feel like you're speaking to this person and haven't spoke to this person in a long time. There's some type of drama, and there's also this energy of like this person not clearly having your back or maybe defending your honor in a way. All right, so why are they thinking about Leo? It's like this person chose a side and it wasn't your side. I feel like a big indicator that this person chose a side or that they kind of, went the other way is that they usually communicate very well and they just stop communicating. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Why is this person thinking about Leo? All right. First and foremost, there's some type of loss of substance from your departure. Okay. Six of Pentacles. So, like, again, if this is like some type of drama within a friend group, once you left the circle, this person was hanging around people who are not like themselves and not like you. So say you're known as like the motivated one in the group, or you're known as the intelligent one in the group, or you're known as the fashionista or fashionista. It's like this person has similar interests and also skills and talents. And once you left, substance left. Like there's nothing enlightening to talk about with these people. There's nothing of substance to do with these people. It's almost like a downgrade, like now that Leo's gone, now we're just always in the clubs. When Leo was here, we used to go to events. We used to go to the museum. We used to go to the library. We used to, certain things. So some type of substance is lost where this person feels like the people that they are around since you left, there's not like an equal exchange of knowledge, of values, of morals, of hobbies, interests, that kind of thing. So you and this person definitely were like in sync. And whoever they chose up on you on with is just like a downgrade. Sorry. Sorry to say that. And there's nothing to really like gain from these people or to give because it's just a certain demographic that's just not giving. Okay. Let's clarify that. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. All right, so reunion. So this person's really thinking heavily of like reaching out. They really miss the substance that you used to bring into the connection. You inspired them. They admired you. They felt like they could look up to you. They could learn from you. Maybe they felt like you guys bonded over like different topics and things and interests that they don't have wherever they stayed at. Okay. So let's see what else is here. We also have faithfulness as well. So loyalty is also something that left the door when you left. Like, who else is going to be loyal like my Leo? Okay. Who else is going to be my ride or die or really have my back 100%? Who is going to be that for me? It doesn't feel like anyone in this group that you left behind has that integrity or has that loyalty, Like this person didn't have to worry with you. And I feel like wherever they're at, it's not like they have to constantly watch their back, but they know that these people don't really have their back as much as you did. Okay. So there's that. Then we also have the moon. So this person could have a lot of the moon is like hiding how they feel, so they could still be hanging around these people that they consider to not have any substance, and they may be hiding that they really miss you and that they rather be hanging out with you, or they want to reach out to you or rekindle that vibe. So they're hiding that, they're keeping that very private. All right, there's also some insecurities because since you've been gone, they're wondering how you've evolved because they know you to have all the substance and to be a go-getter and be motivated and driven. They're wondering how much you have evolved, what rooms have you been in, who your new friends look like, you know? And it's like there's some insecurities there about where they match up now. Okay. So there's like fears about reaching out, even though they really feel drawn to reach out. It's the moon. Yeah, we have room here. Okay. So I really feel like room can sometimes be like secrets, right? So there's a lot of like secrets about how they want to reach out to you. They maybe secrets about how they've been looking on your social media, or they've been thinking about you a lot, or they miss you, just keeping it very private. All right. They feeling like they can't really be honest about that with the group of individuals that they surround themselves with. And then we have child. So again, this card's been coming out a lot as well because there's a lot of people for you guys that want these new beginnings. They want to try a new beginning. All right. So I feel like this person's been thinking about reaching out with the letter card being here. Let's see what that possible outcome could be between you and this person. Hi, Britain. Hi, Angela. What's the possible outcome between Leo and this person? Okay. Huh. All right. So we have the 7 of Wands. So this is like reaching out and then being told no or getting rejected. Okay. So this person is building up their confidence through the insecurities to reach out to you, but it's almost like something stops them in their tracks. And that could be like the block list. I don't know. I don't know, y'all, but it's like something they get very confident about reaching out and then no answer or nothing, or it's like it goes on false, it falls on deaf ears, that kind of thing. We have the 4 of Swords here, so maybe this could be a thing where they reach out and you do not respond for a while and you just maybe need to think about it, that kind of thing. All right, so I don't know, doesn't seem likely for them right now, but it's not like a blunt no with the 4 of Swords. It's like I'm just on do not disturb right now, maybe at a different time. All right, so maybe just bad timing. All right, let's move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, this one is for you. So who is currently thinking about my Virgos? Who's currently thinking of my Virgos? Who currently has Virgo on their mind and why? Give me some messages, please. Who currently has Virgo on their mind and why? Who is this person, first and foremost? All right, so we have the 2 of Cups. So this could be someone that is really attracted to you, someone who already has a bond with you. So this could be like a best friend. This could be a lover, family member. Feels like you and this person are very close. Let's see what else is here. Strength card, okay? Could also be a Leo with the Strength card. Could be someone who's holding back from saying or doing something. So someone really thinks highly of you, has a really strong bond with you, very attracted to you, sees you as a soulmate, but they are holding back from doing or saying something that they feel like strong, what's it called? Like instincts to do. Like something is pulling them to do something and they have to kind of build up some courage behind that. Okay. So interesting. All right, so let's see what is this that they're holding back from doing or saying? It's like someone keeps stopping themselves, maybe from reaching out or saying something to you, or for taking action towards something. All right, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what they're thinking of. And the Page of Swords. What is up with this person? Okay, so this person to you comes off very shady or weird. Like they have weird behavior behind. It's behind like wanting to say something to you or do something towards you, take action towards something, but they've been acting very shady lately, right? Okay, so this person is struggling because for whatever reason they come off as very non-committal with the Page of Pentacles. Feels like this person is not used to feeling inclined to commit to certain situations. So this could be someone who hasn't been in a relationship for a long time. This may be someone who wants to like move in together, but they've been solo dolo, independently living for a long time. Okay. It feels like someone wants to commit to something or wants a higher commitment with you, but scared of commitment. So it's like they have to have a lot of courage to say it or go through with it. And with the Page of Swords, really watching you a lot right now. I feel like someone's trying to see if you're going to have a misstep because they're about to take this connection to a different level and they're already so scared. So it's almost like they're looking for something to like they're looking for something to solidify them not going for it or stepping back. Okay, so definitely being surveillanced right now from this person. They are so afraid of saying what they want to say or doing what they want to do, and they're watching you to see if like it's almost like this person wants to make sure like I'm not making a mistake by doing this with Virgo or saying this with Virgo. So I don't know, someone's scared of like taking things to the next level with you. And then they're watching you and then they're being very weird, right? The Seven of Swords is when you think someone's like not doing good things. I don't feel like this person is not doing good things. I just feel like they have an awkwardness about them right now because they feel very strongly about moving things forward between you two. And they just don't know how to say it. It's not natural for them for whatever reason. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. All right, so we have Journey here. Okay, so this is someone who's actively trying to come in and take some type of action. So, but it's taking them a long time, especially with the Pentacles energy. It takes some time, but it's more so the Page of Pentacles. It's just like ripping off the band-aid and going for it. Someone's afraid to do something to further along this connection. Afraid to ask you something, afraid to propose something. I don't know. All right. It's not a bad thing either. They feel like it would bring you guys even closer together and make you really happy and make them very happy. But it's just something they're not comfortable with doing. It's like someone wants to solidify this connection and what it means to them and what the next steps are and making progress and committing further. But it's not something they usually feel for people. So this is just like a whole new world for them. And they're waiting to the last minute to act on it. Clarify the Page of Swords. Are you dating an Aquarius? I don't know. All right, let's see. Yeah, sweetheart. Okay. So they're watching you right now. You're doing all the right things. You're not like doing anything weird. If anything, you feel like they're acting weird. What else is here? Foe. Yeah. Like one of you is like acting normal and the other one of you is acting like a weirdo right now. But it's just because this person is like their own enemy. Something about this person is like they're afraid of commitment because of getting like their heart broken or getting their feelings hurt or something ended badly on their part where they get hurt by you, but by just not taking action towards this and acting kind of shady right now, I feel like that's only hurting you or making you raise an eyebrow. So, yeah, I just feel like this person's scared to take things to the next level, to commit to this, to put like a name on this, or to jump into a connection with you, even though they really care about you with the Two of Cups. They could be in love with you, even with the Two of Cups. They want to move this along, but very afraid. Let's see what the outcome's going to be. What's the possible outcome between Virgo and this person? What's going to be the possible outcome here? All right, we have the Star. So Star is just like good things happening, right? It's an energy of like optimism, like staying optimistic. If you're starting to wonder or just get a little afraid of what this connection is going to transpire to be because this person's acting a little weird, it's almost like telling you to have faith in this person, that they are going to do the right thing, that they are going to move forward and take action. It may take them a little bit longer, but it's because this person is like a wounded warrior. They have some type of disappointment from their past that kind of holds them back for making like big commitments. But with the Star, this is wish fulfillment. So I do see that going through. I do see this person building up that courage with the Strength card and making things happen. So like, even if you're starting to feel a little weird about this person or feeling like it's never going to happen between you two, just kind of put more faith into them. I feel like good thoughts bring about good things, and I do feel like the outcome is something positive for both of you. Like you getting what you want from this person, the commitment that you deserve, but also this person seeing that committing to you further is a positive thing and not negative, not here to harm them. Okay. So, yeah, that's just what I see. They are a little weirdo, though. They are acting a little shady right now, but I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't feel like they're doing anything wrong behind the scenes. All right, let's move on to Libra. I do need to do Libra's reading. I realized that last week I didn't do Libra's reading, and so I'm gonna have to do that tonight. So I will be doing Libra's reading after this. So look out for that, Libra. All right. Hi, Kay. How are you? All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. All right, Libra, this is for you. All right, who is this person that's currently thinking about my Libras? Who's this person who's currently thinking about Libra? Who has Libra currently on their brain? Who's this person currently thinking about Libra? All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Swords, okay? All right, right off the bat, this feels like someone that you guys had a certain timeline in life and they're moving on from that timeline. It doesn't feel like this person is moving on from you. Almost like this, right? Like say like you're in your 30s, but like in your 20s, you used to get into like some really crazy stuff with like a friend or with a lover. It feels like those times could have been very troublesome. And just when you look back at it, like lots of regret, kind of like shame. So it feels like whoever this person is, they have like a past with you where they want to move on from that past. They don't want to be associated to that past, but it doesn't feel like they don't want to be associated to you. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like maybe you and this person drifted apart. Like maybe that was divine intervention, like these two together, no good. So let's separate them and they'll figure out their ebbs and flows in life separately. But there's something about with the Six of Swords, it's like trying to move on from a very troubled past. And I feel like this person wants to, they're on a good wavelength, like they're moving forward, but something's very risky about coupling up again or being partners in crime again. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like a friend or a lover who is really just not trying to get into the stuff that they used to get into. And there's no blame on you, Libra, but I also feel like you also were associated with some of that stuff too. Like y'all both used to get into some stuff. And it feels like this person wants to reach out because there's a comfort there that you guys may have with each other. And it feels like it was a true connection, but they feel like it's risky because it's associated to like this troubled past that they had. I don't know, guys. I don't know what that's about, but Six of Pentacles, they feel like you guys both have something that you guys could offer each other at this time. Also, something to do with like love languages, even if it's just like a friendship. You really like stroked this person's love language and they did it for you as well. So it felt like a really great soul tie, but and they miss you. But I feel like something about the past is like, I don't want to revisit my past. I want to remove myself from that type of reputation. And me and Libra got into a lot of mess together, something like that. Okay. So let's see why they're thinking about you. They feel like it's risky to reach out to you or to be friends again or to get back together. They feel like it's risky, like it could trigger you guys to going back to old ways or toxic ways. I don't know. Let's see. All right, so what is the reason that they're thinking about my Libras? All right, we have the King of Pentacles. King of Cups. Okay, so someone's obviously been working on themselves a lot, like especially when it comes to their lifestyle or their home life, maybe even their parenting. This could also be their finances and like their what do you call it? Their work ethic. So someone's been working on themselves a lot, and it seems like they've pulled themselves into a really great place. This person seems to be like more loving and nurturing these days. Maybe they had like a very cold, detached side in the past, but they seem to be like more open-hearted and receptive and open and nurturing. They also seem to be more emotionally mature. So I don't know if that also was a thing that they kind of struggled with in the past, like flying off the handle, getting into fights, arguments, that kind of thing. This person also is like reaching some type of success when it comes to their career or a business. So I feel like something is like someone may want to speak to you about like business or feed off of each other about like business ideas or like, you know, marketing, branding, that kind of thing. Also parenting. So if this is like an old friend, maybe you guys are both parents now versus in the past. So there's something like that, like having the kids come together, that kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like someone's like in a better place. Maybe they're keeping tabs on you and they feel like you're in a better place and they kind of just want to do more positive things together. Especially with the Hierophant, there's like a very spiritual vibe about this person here. Okay. Also, I feel like someone wants to teach as well. Like that could be a business path for this person. They want to be a teacher or a guru or something like that. They feel like they could bounce that idea off of you. I don't know. Feels like that's why this person wants to reach out to you. But let's see. Let's clarify. This is the King of Pentacles. All right, so we have Milady here. Something about this person, like emotionally or like spiritually or even physically in the past, they weren't in good shape. Now they're in much better shape, which means also like they're making more money. They could be living a better lifestyle. They could have a more stable home life, that kind of thing. Okay, so we are seeing that. What else is here? All right, we have Thief, which is interesting. So I do feel like someone's a little bit of a copycat when it comes to maybe what you're doing in your home life or what you're doing for money. I feel like someone wants to bounce ideas about off of you, like about like a business idea, but it may be something that you're already doing. Maybe they want to like learn from you with that Hierophant, or they want you to walk through the steps of like how they can also earn this income. They see what you're doing maybe online, or what you're doing for business, or what you're doing for work, or if you're going to school for something, they have that same idea. They want to talk to you about it. They kind of want you to like give them like the secrets behind the gate, if you catch my drift. Okay, so I don't know if you're taking that as like endearment, or if you feel like this person has like a copycat type of vibe. Because I feel like this person wants to reach out and be like, oh, I see that you're doing so and so now. I wanted to get into that too. How did you go about it? Can you help me do that? So it's almost like someone wants to be your friend or wants to date you again. But also, I see that you're doing this business thing now. I wanted to do that as well. Can you help me with it? Or can we like network? That kind of vibe. So, King of Cups. The Thief comes off like copycat. You know what I'm saying? All right, we have Child here. I don't know if you and this person have a child together, but it feels like they're in a much more stable place now, or they're just more nurturing. They want to be a better parent. So that kind of thing. Also, this again could be a friend, and maybe back in the day, you guys didn't have children. Now you guys do. So they kind of want to have like friends who are parents too. Maybe they're having a struggle to find that in their life. Child also can be like about new beginnings, and maybe someone's way more emotionally mature than they were back in the day. So, you know, I think this could be a more fruitful connection, that kind of vibe. Okay, what else? Merchant, though, I'm telling you, okay, so whoever this is, they want to reach out to you. They associate like a great friendship or relationship with you, Libra. They feel like you have your shit together right now, but that Merchant card and that Thief card, this does give like a very calculated person, like trying to, what's it called, trying to pick your brain about like what you're doing in life right now, how you got certain things, how are you starting your business, how did you end up moving here, that kind of vibe. It's almost very calculated. Okay, so I don't know. This person, something's very calculated. Like they have some intentions behind it. It doesn't feel like it's all about, you know, coming back together and reminiscing about the good times. It feels like they're wanting something from you. But the Six of Pentacles shows that this person also has something to offer you too. But it feels like networking. Like this person wants to network or go to dinner and talk about business or something like that. What's the outcome between these two? So someone's definitely been keeping tabs on you. They like what you're doing in your life right now. They want to do that too. It seems kind of copycatish. I'm not going to lie to you. So if you ever do speak to this person, you'll feel like, did they just copy my whole life word by word? It does feel that way, but let's see what the outcome's going to be. All right, we have the Empress. So if this person does come correct, I do see you sharing your creative thought process with them, helping them create something in their life, helping them have a more creative process behind what they have going on. You know, if you have your own brand and they want to start a brand, maybe helping them with the creative process behind that. With the Empress, also, this is like you and this person were like, I guess, equals in the past. But with the Empress, this shows that this person is just like, maybe now you have to get into your head this time that this person is like admiring you. Like, I don't want to call them your fan, but it's not like where back in the day you guys were besties or you guys were lovebirds. It's now in a place where it's like teacher and student, or, you know, need I say idol and admirer? I don't know. So that's something that you have to realize that it's a different relationship moving forward. It's not the same. Someone really looks up to you. Someone almost wants what you have. So you have to like, it seems like you're very like generous. Like you're like, no problem, but it's not the same dynamic this time around. You know what I'm saying? Someone is coming in with intentions and they feel like they can offer something too. So you kind of have to like also get what you can from this person as well, or else you will be left in a situation where you felt like you were taken advantage of. So that's what I just wanted to put out there. But yeah. All right. So just different dynamic. I don't feel like it will ever go back to what it used to be with you and this person. Okay. And I don't think it's supposed to. I don't think it's supposed to. I feel like divine intervention happened in the past for a big significant reason. So, all right. Let's see. Hi, April. Oh, shoot, guys. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, Scorpio. This one is for Scorpio. Nose is itching. All right, let's see. So this is for my Scorpios. Who is currently thinking of my Scorpios at this time? Who is currently thinking of my Scorpios at this time? Who is currently thinking of my Scorpios at this time? And why? Oh, okay. This is interesting. What else? Oh, okay. Period. All right. First and foremost, I feel like someone wants to restore what you guys had. So someone wants to rejuvenate this connection. I feel like maybe it died down or it's just not what it used to be, but someone really wants to come back in and rejuvenate, start fresh, start over, reunite, heal the connection, heal the past disappointments, the heartbreak, whatever it may be. This person is coming in very, or whoever they're thinking of being very generous towards you. So maybe they feel like that's your love language. That's what you like. That's what you may want right now is for whatever they have to offer. Like if you're coming back in and we've already had a situation where, things didn't go so well, you definitely have to come and step it up next time around if I'm going to allow you back in. Definitely feel like someone who really favors you as like a lover, wants to be your lover, or even like a friend who's favoring you right now, really wants this friendship back. Feel like this person wants this back more than you would. Okay. So there's that. And I feel like this person wants to be very generous coming in, but it is like they're doing it for a reason to get back into your good graces. So it's not like a no strings attached offer. There's definitely some strings attached here, Okay. So let's just see, what are they thinking about you for? What are they thinking about you for? Let's see. What's the intention behind their thoughts of Scorpio? Alrighty, so this person is getting very impatient with like the non-progress between you two. Okay, so they really are looking for a moment to heal and restart this connection over, heal this friendship, mend this relationship, whatever it may be. They want to get back on your good graces. They want to see you often. They want you to be more open to them emotionally with the Nine of Cups. They consider you a soulmate, whatever it may be. They're getting very impatient by the lack of progress that is happening between you two. So whether this person and you have talked, but you're not talking consistently, or you guys haven't talked and it's taking a long time for you guys to reunite. Okay. So someone's just getting a lack of patience here. They feel like there's no progress, there's no action. I'm not hearing from Scorpio. Scorpio's not reaching out to me. I told Scorpio like we should grab lunch. They haven't reached out. It's almost a month. So they're just kind of growing impatient. They also are thinking of you because of the Empress. So you are this person's top choice. They have deep admiration for you. So it's like no one else would fit your shoes. There's no other replacement. It doesn't matter if, you know, they go and like waste their time going to date someone else. It just wouldn't bring the same vibes that you bring to the table. Or even if this is a friend, it's like no one else really matches up to the friendship that I had with Scorpio. So someone just really knows what they want. They want this connection with you, and they're not willing to settle. They want the very best, which is you. Okay. So they think very highly of you, whoever this person is. Let's clarify the Hangman. And they feel like you're not really giving them the time of day. All right. So lots of waiting on their end. And they're growing tired of that. What's the Hangman here? All right, so we have faithfulness. So again, this person doesn't have eyes for anyone else right now, or they're not wanting to be besties with anyone else. They just really are staying loyal to the timing that the cosmos have for when you and them will come back into each other's good graces. And they're just kind of sticking behind that. Like they're not wanting to date no one else. They're not wanting to get any new friends. They're just really loyally or faithfully just waiting on you. Okay, so that speaks volumes. Let's see what else is here. All right, we have misfortune. Okay, so this person has tried to explore newer options, but they always end badly, like in disaster or misfortune. So they are just not trying to do that again. It's almost like they probably did try to date someone in the meantime, but it didn't end well. And that makes sense too, because if someone is dating someone as like a placeholder for Scorpio, their intentions already were all bad. So it kind of just like manifest to be all bad. But I feel like also this person has tried to hang out with new energies, hang out with new people, date new people. They just turned out really badly. So whenever you do finally give this person a time of day, this is something that they will talk to you about, like their failed attempts of trying to date, or their failed attempts of trying to make new friends, or even if it's a family member, their failed attempts of trying to get close to another family member. Okay, whatever. See what else with the Empress. Consolation. This is like my begging card, and the Empress is just, oh, Jesus. So this person is really, really, really hoping, wishing, almost begging for you to come back. That's where that generosity comes from. Gifting you, giving you money, taking you out to dinner, to nice dinners, taking you shopping, whatever they can do to kind of bribe you back into their life. And again, I said it's not a no strings attached type of gift or generosity. It's like, I'm being generous for a reason. I really, really want you back in my life. So there's that. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it kind of is. Waiting. Sighs. Okay. Having lots of regrets. Just waiting and regrets. Okay. All right. Let's see what the possible outcome here is. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. What's the outcome? Eight of Wands, back-to-back messages. Okay, so this person could be blowing you up. Oops. This person could be blowing you up. Okay, so back-to-back messages, blowing you up. If you don't respond this night, that's okay. I'll try again tomorrow. That kind of vibe. Also, when you do finally allow this person into your space, again, coming with generosity, but there's something very humorous about how fast this person makes plans for you. So like you may say, hey, you might finally respond and say like, hey, I'm ready to hang out. Like, just let me know a time this month. And they're like sending you a reservation for tomorrow. So all right. So when you do finally respond to this person, make sure that you are ready because this person will be trying to lock you in. You understand? All right, moving on, Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. So this is for my Saggies. All right, let's see. Who has Sagittarius currently on their mind and why? Who has Sagittarius currently on their mind and why? Who's currently thinking about Sagittarius at this time? All right, we have the Strength card. So it could be a Leo, or it could just be someone who's holding back, but because have like a strong instinct to reach out to see you, that kind of thing. Let's see what else comes out. All right. Ace of Swords. So someone really wants to have like a very honest conversation with you. I feel like someone wants to tell you the truth about something, and they're holding back from speaking, but someone really wants to like let the cat out the bag, maybe about how they feel. They've been holding this back, they haven't been honest, or they've been hiding this, one or the other. Feels like you're going to get this message very, very soon with the Knight of Wands, Sag. So look out for that. That could be coming very soon, like quickly. Okay. What else can I say with the Strength card? I don't know. This also is like someone who has like could be very nervous to say what they have to say to you, could be nervous to meet face to face, or just even to send a message through text or on the phone, that kind of vibe. But it feels like someone wants to just be very direct with what they have to say, like, and it feels like they've been holding this back for a while now. Okay, but this is coming in very shortly, so let's see what's going on here. So what's the reason that this person is thinking about Sag? What's the reason? All right, we have the Three of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. It's the first time this one came out tonight. Alrighty. Page of Swords. Someone could be keeping tabs on you currently, right? So before they come out, before they come out before they come and say what they have to say, could be keeping tabs on you, could be watching you. Okay, could be watching you right now. I don't know how, but they could be watching you right now. So with the Three of Cups, this is a card of like reunion, so someone may want to reunite with you. This feels like a more like a friendly vibe, but it could be also romantic with the Three of Cups. This is someone who is thinking about you because they may feel like you guys had like a lot of fun moments. You guys could have a great bond when you guys were speaking or hanging out. They also may feel like they are very attracted to who you are right now. So there's that. Three of Cups also could be like commitment as well. So, but it's like a fun type of vibe, you know? So this could be someone that maybe feels like you don't take them seriously when they do want to move forward with you, or if they are taking a deep liking to you, maybe they feel like you don't take it seriously, like it's all like fun and games. Okay, this person is really in their head with the Nine of Swords about this connection or about you. So really like could be thinking about you like late at night. This person could be an insomniac. Feels like they overthink the whole thing. They may overthink how you react and accept whatever truth that they need to say to you. Yeah, so really just very nervous type of person. Very nervous to come towards you, especially with Strength card and the Nine of Swords. All right, let's see. Okay. I feel like this person is attracted to like old souls with the scholar and the old woman. So maybe someone's really attracted to your wisdom, your wise words. Maybe you've taught this person a lot in life just by like speaking or maybe your actions. They feel like you're very wise, you're very mature, very well practiced. Okay. They could feel like you're very intelligent with the scholar here. Someone's really attracted to that side of you. So there's that. I feel like someone has a crush on you or something like that. All right, what's the Nine of Swords? Okay, all right. So first and foremost, we have the Thief card and the Journey card coming out for the Nine of Swords. I just feel like this is like self-sabotage a little bit because with the Journey, it's almost like by being honest with you or maybe telling you their feelings about how they feel, like if they are attracted to you, if they want more out of this, if they feel like this could go further than just friendship, it feels like that could open up Pandora's box. And then like what if you reject them, and then would that mean you guys can't be friends anymore? So it's like thief, like self-sabotage, like someone doesn't go after this. Someone also could have been like a friend of yours for a long time and been into you for a long time. With the old woman, with the Journey, the thief, feels like someone's robbing themselves from from like just being honest with you and also seeing where this could progress, where this could go, because they're not telling you something. They're afraid of like what this would do to the connection. They could be afraid of rejection. They may feel like if you tell them no, would that be the end of being around you, speaking with you, vibing with you, that kind of thing. Okay. I don't know, Sag. I don't know. Let's see. Clarify the Ace of Swords. I want to know, like, what do they want to say to you? It's about to rain, guys, and I love that. I love when it rains when I'm reading. All right, Nine of Swords. Okay, something about you being guarded. So I feel like someone's interested in you, but they feel like you're a very guarded individual, or you just never gave them an inkling that you're interested in them back. Whatever. So they want to talk about that. We also have the Sweetheart card here as well. So I feel like they could be into you. All right, what's the outcome? This could be someone who wants to be friends again. This could be a family member who wants to get close and bond with you again. Or this could be someone who's like wanting to take things deeper, wanting to date. All right, so the outcome is the World card, and what else? Five of Wands. I don't think this is going to go anywhere, honestly, which kind of sucks for them. Because first and foremost, the World card is like closing a chapter or closing a cycle. So you could be upgrading in your life. You could be moving on to the next chapter, next level, and it just may not be in the cards that this person is there with you. And when I'm clarifying the universe, because the universe could be like an end of a chapter and maybe a new beginning between you two. But when I'm clarifying the World card for whatever opportunity this may be, it shows that there's going to be a lot of like challenges here. Okay. And sometimes the Five of Wands could be like changes in life, like just not being on the same wavelength anymore, being a different person, you know, growing into new areas in your life, exploring new things, new people, new interests. And I just feel like it's a missed opportunity, and I feel like you're just moving on. So I don't really see this person coming along with you. This also could be like someone chickening out from saying everything that they want to say. Feels like someone more so tries to focus the communication about you being guarded now. Like, oh, you don't call me anymore, you don't text me anymore, you barely pick up the phone or something like that, instead of just saying what they want to say. So it kind of just doesn't, something gets missed here, like someone misses their mark. That's what I feel. Okay. But you will hear from this person soon, which is interesting. So just know what they really want to say. They are being honest about that, because I feel like this person is trying to tell you like their feelings are hurt by how guarded you may be, or that you're not as, you know, friendly as you normally in the past would have been with them. But they don't just come off straight off the bat just being very direct. And I feel like that's where they kind of miss their mark with you. Okay. All right. And also new levels for you, Sag. So you are upgrading your life in some way. And it's like, you got to kind of catch me while I'm here. All right. Let's move on to Cappy. All right, Cappy. Hi, Cap. So let's see. This lip gloss, I've been talking too much. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I hate when that happens, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. All right, Capricorn. I feel like there's something on my lip, and I don't know if it's the camera or it's my lip, y'all. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. All right, Cappy. So let's see. Capricorn, who has you currently on their mind and why? Who has Capricorn currently on their mind and why? Why do I feel like I still have something on my lip, y'all? All right. Who has Capricorn currently on their mind and why? Who's currently thinking about Capricorn? Oh, Two of Cups. Okay. See what else is here? Eight of Swords. Why do I feel like this combination came out in your singles love reading for June? All right, so we have the Oracle or the High Priestess. So I feel like you have a secret admirer, but maybe this person is not so secret to you. I don't know. And this person self-sabotages a lot, so they could be thinking, like they could be stuck in their head instead of taking action. This person also thinks about you as a lover, or that they want to be your lover. They may want to be a closer friend to you. I don't know, but I'm getting more partner vibes. Like this person wants to be in a relationship with you. With the Eight of Swords, they tend to self-sabotage a lot. Okay, so this person may also feel like they can't get out of the friend zone or the stranger zone. So I don't know what that's about with the Eight of Swords as well. I'm like paranoid myself now. I'm like, what? All right, let's see. All right, so this is someone who feels like they can't get out the friend zone. They can't get out of like the coworker zone. They can't get out of the stranger zone with you. And in their head, you are like their partner, their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their hubby, their wifey. Why are they thinking about Capricorn? All right, Two of Wands. And the Magician. What is this? This is kind of weird. All right. Two of Pentacles. So first and foremost, I feel like this person likes you, like likes you more than a friend, more than a coworker. Maybe this could even be like a stranger type of vibes, you know? Like that Maya video. Y'all know that song by Maya when she was all up in that guy's house in his tub in his clothes? I feel like this is kind of a weird energy because this person may feel like they're thinking about you because of the Two of Wands. So they want to take like some type of authority or power or control of the situation, but they feel like it's out of their control. They may feel like you have all the control right now and they don't know how to like assert themselves with you. Okay. They also may feel like you guys bump heads. So if you do know this person, like they're not like a stranger to you, I feel like sorry y'all. I feel like this person may feel like you guys bump heads when they really just want to have like a lovey-dovey vibe with you, or they want to have a friendly vibe with you. Like maybe they say the wrong things, they put their foot in their mouth, or they do things that kind of aggravate you or irritate you, and that's not really what they want to do here. We also have the Magician, so they feel like you guys have the potential to be partners, lovers, friends, you know, more than friends, whatever. And this is what they're manifesting, but they feel like maybe their actions or how they come off to you is giving you the wrong impression. So they just feel like they can't take control of the situation. They can't assert themselves properly. They can't say the right things. They may feel like you are irritated with them or you get agitated with them, like you're getting the wrong impression when they're trying to make a good impression. This is like interesting. Okay, so let's see. Clarify the Two of Wands. I don't know. Okay, we have Thief and Waiting. So this person also feels like they're getting robbed of their time with you. Okay, yeah, because this person is not asserting themselves. This is almost like, how can I explain? Okay, say you work with this person. It's like, you know, the perfect opportunity to talk to you would be like when you guys are in the hallway alone, when you guys are walking out the door at the same time, going home, maybe even in the break room, right? But this person kind of like misses their mark. They either will talk to you about nonsense instead of saying what they really want to say, or they may even like not say anything and then other people will come around and like steal your attention. So they keep feeling like they're getting robbed of time or alone time, or whenever they want to assert themselves, they kind of feel like it's bad timing with the Thief card. And it just keeps them in this period of waiting for the right time to seize the moment, to tell you how they feel, whatever. But I also feel like this person is like not taking advantage of the times or not asserting themselves, like not putting the situation into their control. So yeah, it's like opportunity is slipping through this person's fingers because they're kind of like self-sabotaging or chickening out every time. All right. What's the Magician? All right. We have Messenger. What else? What's up with this person? They don't know how to like. And then we have Young Woman. Okay. Yeah. All right, Messenger. This could be like someone sending people to do their dirty work, sending people to give you like the message that they're into you or that they want to speak to you. They could be trying to show their messages like not direct, like they put something out there and they just expect you to pick up on it. You know, like, I don't know. It's almost like they're sending you subliminal messages and you're not picking up on it because they're not asserting themselves. They just won't go and just say what they have to say. They just try to like, they think like, oh, if I do this, then Capricorn will know. But it's like Capricorn is too much in their own head doing what they got to do. And we have young women here. So there's some type of like naiveness that they have to how they plan to land this the right way. They may be putting you in the same box as other people that they've dated in the past. I don't know how to explain this person's personality, but they're not much of like a go getter when it comes to like dating or even like friendships. So I don't know how to explain that about this person. And they possibly have landed their ex or their last great friendship by not doing too much. But in this circumstance with you, you're going to need a little bit more effort, you know? And it's something like very naive about them thinking like whichever ways that they're trying to play this game, it's just not working. I don't know what this is. This gives like someone has like some very like elementary ways of trying to show someone that they're crushing on them or interested in them when we're all grown women and men. So that young woman just shows very naive like tactics. Like you're gonna have to step your game up a little bit, okay? And then the messengers, like you're sending people to do your dirty work, or you're trying to send these messages that are just not coming through directly to Capricorn. Capricorn's not catching it. And this person's kind of getting frustrated as well, like feeling like, you know, I'm not making any progress. I've tried so many things, but the things that you're trying is very like settle. Like, how do you expect Capricorn to catch on? So I don't know what's going on with this person. This person's also like different. That's the word I'll use. They're also very different because they're attracted to you, but some part of you triggers them a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like someone's almost attracted to like things that trigger them, which is special. Okay. So let's see what's going to be the possible outcome between Capricorn and this person. Hmm. 10 of Wands. This person's going to have to work 10 times harder than whatever little subtle messages they're trying to throw your way. It's going to pull this person out of their comfort zone of like trying really hard to get your attention. But I feel like to the normal person, it's not trying hard. It's like normally what you would do, trying to show someone that you're interested, you know? But for this person, it seems like going out of their way means doing so much. And it's just very weird, this person, how they go about this. But they're not giving up, right? Like this person is really still having these thoughts of you being their lover, or you know, being someone that they could have a really strong soulmate type of bond with. And you trigger the hell out of them with the Eight of Swords, but they still very attracted to you. Like they're not giving up, but they feel like nothing's landing. Capricorn is so oblivious, but I feel like what they're throwing your way is nothing. Like they're not making a big hoopla, you know? It's almost like they're throwing like sprinkles at you and they're expecting you to like be like, you know, it's like, what was that? I don't know. So I don't feel like it's impossible for this person to kind of like step into your radar, but I feel like they're going to really have to go deep out of their comfort zone to do that. And that's going to trigger the hell out of them. But it seems like they're attracted to you kind of making them work for it as well, or getting them out of their comfort zone. It attracts them even more. So this is kind of weird, but that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. I don't know what you're doing to this person, Capricorn, but you know, that's what I'm seeing. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just fix my lip really quickly. Because what the hell is that? All right, I'm back, guys. Hold on. Yes, let's move on to Aquarius. Oh, sorry. All right, Aquarius, this one is for you. So, who is currently thinking about my Aquariuses? Who's currently thinking about my Aquas? Who has Aquarius on their brain at this time? Who is currently thinking about Aquarius and why? Who is currently thinking about Aquarius and why? Why did someone say I miss her cooking? Okay. King of Pentacles. Who is currently thinking about Aquarius? Excuse me. All right. Nine of Cups. Excuse me. All right. Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right, first and foremost, I feel like this person, whoever they are, they're currently like in their bag. So they could be doing really well in their career, or business is going to be like moving on up for them. They could be doing well in their business. This could be someone who is gaining more of an income, saving more money. Someone could be elevating their home in some way, like moving to a nicer environment, that kind of thing. Someone could be really focused on being a parent right now if they do have children. But other than that, someone is really, really putting a lot of effort and priority behind their stability. So that's who this person is. This person is also the Nine of Cups. So I don't know. I feel like this is like your comfort person and you're their comfort person. Like there's a lot of happiness and like good feelings of comfort when you and this person were like together, or when you guys are together. I also feel like there's like this inner circle kind of vibe that you and this person have. Almost like having, what's that word? What are they called? What are they called? Inside jokes, like having inside jokes and like inside interest. Like you and this person kind of gate kept your vibe and energy with each other, your connection. And it was just like a vibe. Okay. Nine of Cups as well is like wish fulfillment. So being with you just brought a lot of wish fulfillment for this person, made them happier than they thought they could be. This could have felt like a very unexpected um connection when you guys rolled into each other's lives, and this person didn't think that they could be like happier or something like that, or you didn't, and it just ended up being that way. So Nine of Cups is a nice card for who this person is, and King of Pentacles as well. All right, so why are they thinking about you, Aqua? Alrighty, so Okay, so there's definitely some sense of like rejection that this person felt by you at some point in time, where they felt like maybe you just didn't love them the same way. Like there's a lot of love shared between you and this person before, and something that happened maybe the last time that they reached out or that they saw you, they just felt like the bond wasn't the same. That could have brought in a lot of insecurities, okay? This person may want to share some of their newfound success with you. So if they just, moved into a nicer environment, maybe they want to bring you to that new neighborhood and show that off to you. Like, look what I did. Or if this person is having business success, they want you to be part of that, like part of their life while they're on a up. If this person got a really good paying job, if their money is up, they want to be very generous with what they've, what is it? What they've possess for themselves, and they want to share it with you. They want to share, the good life with you, whatever they've come into that they've worked hard for. They want you to see them in that light, and they want to share that side of them with you. So I don't know. They want to share some of that money with you. They want to take you to nice places. They want you to see their new car, their new home. They want you to see them as a successful business owner. They want you to see that they were successful with their job, their career, that they're stable now, that kind of thing. They want you to see that side of them. Nine of Swords as well. So they're really in their head about this. Like, even though they're doing very well for themselves and they feel like they're in a good place, they just don't know, first and foremost, like, if you would reject them today. And second, they don't know if you guys would have that same very comforting feeling and bond and vibe that you guys used to have. Will you guys ever be as close as you guys used to be? That's something that they have some insecurities about, or that they tend to overthink, or just have negative feelings about, that maybe that won't transpire this time around. Let's see. I keep seeing these cards of like fortune, the Lord, gift. This person is doing very well for themselves right now. All right, tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Almost like this person wants you to be proud of them, okay? Yeah, we have service. So whatever this person is doing for work, whatever they've been really, if they've been prioritizing their finances, like they set goals for themselves and they're like, I want to, make more money this year, 2025. I want to live in a nicer home in 2025. I want to get a new car 2025. It feels like they've actually done it, and now they want to share that with you. Okay, Fortune. If I want my business to be like trending this in 2025, they've done that. So let's see. They want you to see them in that light. Okay, Fortune is coming out again. And they want to share some of that success with you. They want to spend some of that success on you, okay? This person has really elevated themselves further than when you guys were close. I feel like when you guys were close, this person talked a lot about their dreams for themselves when it came to their stability and maybe being a boss and like bossing up in life. And they have accomplished some part of that, and they want to share that with you. Now, why are they in their heads so much? Let's see what that's about. I also feel like this person is codependent when it comes to you, or you guys had a codependent vibe, because sometimes the Nine of Swords could be like very addictive energy, but you could be their addiction, right? So let's see what's going on with the Nine of Swords. All right, we have Servant here, which is so interesting. Maybe you're doing your thing too. I feel like this person wants you to be proud of them. They want you to be proud of them, and they want you to admire like their hard efforts. But with the Service card coming out as well, there's something about your work ethic and your goals that you've been working on this year that you also have accomplished. So I don't know, this person really wants to impress you. It's kind of giving Aries reading a little bit. All right, let's see what else is here. Yeah, reunion. This person just wants you guys to reunite, and like they want you to see that they did everything that they said that they were going to do. It almost feels like a lot of this person's success is like kind of because of you, like wanting to impress you, wanting to prove something to you. Okay. Now that they have that, they could just go run off with the next one, right? They could go turn up, but they want to like spend it on you, or they want you to enjoy this part of them too. They want you to be a part of this really badly. So that's just what I'm seeing here. Okay, that doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like bad intentions, but what happened between you two? That's really what the tea is. Like, what happened? Let's see what the outcome is going to be. What's the possible outcome between Aquarius and this person? Ooh, okay. We have the Five of Pentacles, right? So this is like being left out in the cold. I don't see anything happening in June. Like you could just keep this person on ice for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure you have your reasons. But bottom of the deck is a tower, which means like there may be a turnaround at some point in time. It could be so much where this person kind of like starts to lose hope and feels like, okay, Aquarius is putting me on ice and putting me out in the cold, and then maybe something switches. There's some type of tower moment that may transpire that it could be a big change or turnaround. Yeah, Three of Wands. Okay, so not yet. I don't see you letting this person in just as yet. They may feel like you have abandoned this connection in June, like it's not going to change anytime soon. But the Three of Wands like gives hope for something that's to come. So they may not be able to show off their success to you right now, but maybe in the future, you know, once they have got acclimated to this new lifestyle that they worked so hard for, then there may be a turnaround between you and them. But I don't see that happening in June. It's like slow. And you have your reasons for that, whatever they may be. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you had to distance yourself from this person for a reason. So there's that. All right. So we're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces. So I wouldn't count them out 100%, Aquarius, but I think in June, you just may be like doing your own thing. Maybe it's not like timing the time, just taking time. All right. Pisces, this one is for you. So who currently has Pisces on their mind at this time and why? Who's currently thinking of Pisces at this time and why? Give me some messages. Who's currently thinking about Pisces at this time and why? All right. So I feel like whoever's thinking about you is someone who's on this journey of like being better, like being their better self, being their higher self, trying to change up their environment. Okay. So this could be someone who just had like a rough recent past, like last year maybe was very rough for them, but it also could be been a lot of their doing, like just being with the wrong environment, wrong people, wrong interest, wrong just doing things that weren't so good for themselves, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person is like currently on the path of bettering themselves, changing up their environment, changing up their friends, changing up their interest, trying to stay on a steady path. Now, as they are doing this, they are keeping tabs on you. They could be watching you a lot, okay? So this person may feel like they're putting themselves in a place to like be a better person and to live a healthier life, whatever. But they also have this energy of like, what if with you, or feeling like they missed out on an opportunity with you. So they're keeping tabs on you. Okay. And we do have judgment on the bottom of the deck, which means that this person may want forgiveness from you for whatever reason that transpired in the past. They may want you to forgive them. They may want a second chance. So they should be focused on themselves right now. Maybe you even told this person Pisces, like, focus on yourself right now. Like, this ain't that, so just focus on yourself. But they cannot help but to also focus on you with the Page of Swords. Now, why is this person thinking about you? What are they thinking about doing? What's up with them? Why is this person thinking about my Pisces? It's like this person is doing better, but they haven't reached the end. You know what I'm saying? Like they haven't, oops, almost ripped my earring out. They haven't solidified these new habits that they've been practicing. They haven't solidified like these changes. It's almost like it's in the beginning stages of these changes, but it's not, we don't know if they've gotten acclimated to this new person that they're being. Like there's also like a chance that they could revert back. So let's see, why are they thinking about Pisces? Okay. Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, right? So one of the healthy things that this person is doing is that they're setting goals for themselves. And part of those goals is to be in a more stable place, maybe to make earn a higher income, maybe to focus on a business or focus on their career, could be focusing on their home life, could be focusing on parenting, could be focusing on just grounding themselves, you know, being more stable. That's one of their goals, right? And they are they're wanting to plant seeds right now, knowing that they're going to have to be patient. Like, okay, I could explain that better, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. So it's almost like they're wanting to reach out to you, knowing that nothing is going to transpire right now between you two, that you're not going to commit to them or give them anything, but they do want to speak to you, almost like trying to tell you, like, I am changing, and you know, I know you're not ready now, so I'll have patience and I'll just keep working on myself. That kind of thing. Like, I feel like this person just wants to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It almost feels like you don't want to talk to them until they really stayed on their path for a while, like that you see that they've really changed. But it's almost like they just want to check in, and they know that nothing's going to come from that, but can I just check in? Like, can I ask how you've been doing? Can I ask what you've been up to? I want to hear your voice. You know, it's kind of like that. But this person knows that you have like very strict boundaries with them, and they know that it's going to take a lot of time. They would have to be very patient to see if there would be a second chance between you two. I feel like this person just wants to check in, like really, really wants to hear your voice, really, really wants to like see your phone pop up on, I mean, not your phone, your phone number or your name pop up on their screen. But they know that what's going to impress you the most is like them making goals and sticking to it and, you know, achieving that. But it's almost like they don't want to miss anything with you. Like, you know, if I just give Pisces their space and I just keep working on myself, by the time that I get there, would Pisces have forgotten about me? Would Pisces have moved on? That kind of thing. So I feel like this person's just very conflicted. Like they know they just need to focus on what they're got going on. Maybe they made a lot of mistakes in the past. They hurt a lot of people, including you. And they just need to focus on just getting to the other side, being a good person. But they want to like check in so bad. They want to say something, you know? Almost like this person has like a restraining order from back in the day, but they've changed a little bit and they know that they shouldn't reach out, but they want to, you know? I don't know. It's a little like there's a little like regrets towards their actions that have led you guys to a place where it's like they can't just call you whenever they want, or they can't just pop in and check up on you whenever they want. There's new boundaries instilled. What's the Seven of Pentacles here? I feel like also too, this person kind of like can play on your heartstrings. They can pull on your heartstrings really well. Like even me reading into this person's energy, I almost feel like a, you know, like like you know, like I'm a little inquisitive about them. I'm like, oh, you know, I wish the best for them, but I also feel like you've been through this with this person before. This is not your first rodeo, and you know not to get your feelings involved too quickly. Like, you know, to like let them see their life through, and then they can come talk to you once they've done something. Okay. So it's almost like you're like, snap out of it. Don't. All right, we have prison. So this definitely could be someone who's incarcerated for some of you guys. Like someone could have got themselves into some shit and now they're behind bars and like they have to serve time, right? So that could be a thing. Like maybe you've told this person not to reach out to you while they're in there. So that's for some of you, of course. Prison also is like the energy of just being like in your head, you know? Um, and not being able to like stay positive sometimes. So I don't know. This person could be like their worst, harshest critic. They could be judging themselves a lot, especially with that judgment card. And they really just need to focus on being more positive, believing in themselves, seeing something through, you know, like being committed to their cause before reaching out to you. Like focus on yourself. Stop. Don't put how you feel about me and how much you love me before you love yourself. That kind of vibe, you know? Yeah, sweetheart. Because this person loves you, but I feel like you are really pushing this person to love themselves. Like, no, love yourself first, love your life, you know, really like experience life and don't put me before yourself because that's where you always get yourself effed up, you know? All right, what's the King of Pentacles? Thank you, Nara. Nazra? Sorry, can't see y'all. Thank you, Nazra. All right, let's see. All right, King of Pentacles, we have foe. This person, it's this thing where they don't want to miss out. They have FOMO with you, but it's deeper than just fear of missing out. It's like they become their worst enemy by just being like not believing in themselves. You want this person to like have belief in themselves, like have confidence. And then there's another thing where it's like they rather check in with you to make sure you haven't moved on, but it's like what you have going on and you changing and you becoming the best version of yourself is way more important if than Pisces going on a date, you know? Because you may look over here and Pisces is on a date and then you crash out and you lose it all. So like I need you to just focus on yourself. All right? Yeah, enemy. I feel like this person is like their worst enemy. Something has to change. Someone is like on a 10-step journey or something, and they probably reach like step 4, which is good. It's progress, but it's like now they want to look back and then they get all tied up in you and then they lose sight of their own goals, their own, you know, that kind of thing. So I feel like someone's thinking about you a lot because they're having this urge of wanting to speak to you. They're already checking in, which they shouldn't be doing. They shouldn't be like watching your page because it kind of like distracts this person from the bigger picture in their life. And they have this urge to want to reach out, but they know like now's not the time. You know, they know that you'd be more interested and proud of them if they really accomplished some shit. But they just can't help themselves from like wanting to check in. I feel like when they check in, that's when it goes all downhill for both of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, then they lose sight of themselves. They stop working on their goals. They become so enthralled on you. Then it kind of puts you off your path. It's kind of like that double edged sword here. All right, what's the possible outcome between you and this person? So this is a crash out, obviously, in the most tender way. All right, let me stop playing. What's the outcome between you two? All right, Eight of Pentacles. For one thing, I feel like this person is really going to go harder about themselves, like go harder about their goals. It's almost like you being out of their life and not entertaining them and really wanting them to focus on themselves makes them focus on themselves even harder. So you may see that this person's keeping tabs on you. You may see that they may want you to reach out. They may even try to reach out. I feel like you just kind of like dubbing them and just not giving in to what they want makes them really put in so much effort into their life. And something about their reputation. So again, with the Six of Swords, usually sometimes that means you came from a troubled past most recently, or your reputation could kind of be looking a little wonky, but this person is going to be known for being a better person. So they do start to put in more energy towards themselves. Also, I called this person a crash out, and I feel like at the end of this journey that they're on, they become more emotionally mature. So no more crashing out about Pisces, which is good. By that time, let's see, by that time they put all this effort in, they really see this through. Will you be available? Will Pisces be available at this time of the Eight of Pentacles once they really do clock in on themselves? Will Pisces be available? You'll be available for a conversation for sure. I feel like you'll be more open to speaking to this person and, you know, bonding again. Okay. It may not be like we're just going to get back together right off the bat, but you will be open to conversation with this person if you see that they're doing a lot of work inward, like with them in their lives, like they're changing their life for the better. That will make you more receptive to speaking to them, hearing them out, you know, checking in, you know, that kind of thing. So we'll see what happens with that. It feels like you're just like setting boundaries that need to happen because there's this big distraction. Like you can become a big distraction for this person because they could be all about you and to their own detriment. And then it becomes a big distraction for you because this person could be up under you all the time. So I feel like there's a lot of progress that will happen, and then you'll just see where you guys go from there. But there will be a conversation to be had in June, and it comes because you are liking how much effort this person is putting in to change, to grow. You know, they're really feeding into their potential in some way. So there's that. All right, guys, so that is all that I have for you. This has been all signs, who's thinking about you and why. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It's been amazing. Make sure you guys like the video before you go. I'm going to get off because I do need to do Libra's reading really quickly. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go do some personal readings for the rest of the night. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow on the channel. All right. Bye, guys. Let's see. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.